Here's the raw vocal.
Why do I want you? Why do I want you? Why do I want you like I do?
And here's the same vocal with only one plugin.
Why do I want you? Why do I want you? Why do I want you like I do?
I mix vocals for artists every day around the world, and this plugin really surprised me, and I didn't want to like it as much as I do. But what you might not expect is not only is it super fast, but it often sounds better than my previous really fancy vocal chain filled with UAD plugins and Waves plugins and all that complicated routing. So to demonstrate this, I'm going to mix a vocal in under 60 seconds to show you how easy it is and how great it sounds. So let's get a timer started, and let's get going. And go. Right, okay, let's open up Xvox Pro. Let's go. Okay, so compression first.
Why do I want you? Why do I want you?
Roll off the lows.
Why do I want you like I do?
Got a honk there, I think.
Running through my veins,
That out, it's good.
making my soul ache.
Some reverb on that.
Why do I want you?
Too much, sidechain the reverb with this.
Why do I want you?
Let's take it down a bit.
Why do I want you like I do?
Nice, get some delays in there, same thing.
Why do I want you? Why do I want you?
Done. Finished. With time to spare. So what exactly is it that we're doing? And how does this work? So, this is a channel strip plugin by Neuro Audio. It's called Xvox Pro. And the way it works is the signal goes from left to right. So you'll have seen me go from left to right one thing at a time. So we have a compressor first, then we have our EQ section, then we have our reverb and delay section, and then we have our effects thing. I didn't even need the effects today. So, what happens? The sound comes into here, and we use a compressor. There is only one button, which is how much compression there is. Very easy. There are different modes. Smooth, you can go through all of these and see what you prefer, but I like between like 3 and 6 dBs of compression, depending on the vocal. Next, onto the EQ part. Very simple. Roll off the kind of low end, the stuff that you don't like. And this EQ is quite simple, but you can still do a little sweep around and try and find where you have a really honky frequency, which is what I did. So I found that there and then ducked it out a little bit. It's quite a basic EQ, but the most important thing, is why this is so clever, is because it's at the points that it needs to be for mixing a vocal. You also have high, which is a little EQ shelf here, and then air is something that we didn't actually use, but what that does is that kind of is some like high saturation to add some brightness, so that makes quite a big difference. Now this is the really clever part of this plugin and why I love it so much over everything else. This little numbers here, so this percent is how much it is sidechaining, and what that means is if this was at 0 like it was at the beginning, then the reverb's at 100% and however loud the vocal is doesn't make any difference to it. What's so clever about this is if I turn this up, when the vocal is present it turns the reverb down a bit, but when the vocal stops the reverb goes up. So I'll give you an example. So it's 0%.
Why do I want you?
This is the reverb amount.
Why do I want you?
If we move this up,
Why do I want you like I do?
here on the like I do, like there, once Claire stops singing, the reverb kind of blooms, and this is why it's so good. I always seem to be on about 25%, so if you get this plugin, call it the Matt Hughes Productions preset, 25-25, that's the amount of sidechaining, but then we can blend this in, and then we have a really nice luscious reverb, but it's not all over the lead vocal and too much.
Why do I want you? Why do I want you?
So the vocal's really nice and present, but this is turning down the reverb when she's singing and then filling it up more when she's not singing. You can probably hear this more on the delay as well. So if I crank this delay,
Why do I want you?
if I didn't have this on, it would just be too much.
Why do I want you?
The delay's kind of getting in the way of the vocals.
Why do I want you?
But for some reason, with the hundreds of songs that I've mixed, 25% seems to be about the right percent. Dial it down a bit.
Why do I want you? Why do I want you?
Nice.
Why do I want you like I do?
And there we go. We've got a really, really well mixed vocal. We didn't even use this. This on here is like a pitch widener. You've got a chorus effect, phaser. Amp one is kind of cool.
Why do I want you?
Like that might work in certain instances. Telephone effect, you're doing like R&B stuff.
Why do I want you?
But again, I mix hundreds of songs, and also I need to work really, really fast because I get paid hourly and I live stream whilst I'm making the song. So the fact that I can just open this and get a great vocal straight away is mega.
Why do I want you? Why do I want you?
And that's it. It's just one plugin. I don't have to have a compressor and a DS set and then an EQ and then a reverb send and then a delay send. It's all in one plugin. So I really hope this helps. This plugin made my girlfriend actually like doing music production again because she was a beginner and really struggled making her vocals sound good. But she got this and just puts it on everything. I put it on everything. Hundreds of commercial tracks I've been using it on. A full album, if you check out Main's album, I used it on the entire thing for every single vocal, every single background vocal, and I think it's slept on, and I think it's a really, really good plugin. So I hope that's helpful. This is not a sponsored post. I just think it's really good. So if you've tried it out, if you're going to try it out, let me know in the comments, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one.